Hey guys!
So we went back to Australia for 6 weeks, but we've been back in Korea for a few months. What do we miss about Australia?
Number 1, food.
Always the food. Doesn't matter what country you're in, you're always going to miss food from another country. So what do you miss about food in Australia?
Variety of food, because you can go to Vietnamese restaurant, Japanese, Indian, Mexican, wherever you want. But here, especially we live in countryside.
In the countryside.
Not much choice.
Yeah, it's Korean food or Korean Chinese food. In Seoul, in some places in Seoul, you can get a variety of food, but that is like a few places in Korea and then that's it. Everything else is Korean food. And we love Korean food.
Yeah.
We just want some other things sometimes.
I miss meat pie.
Meat pies, Australian meat pies.
And Australian pizza.
Yeah, Australian pizza, and I miss like a good Australian like roast dinner.
Because we don't have oven, so can't have like oven food, like roasted food.
Roast food you can't really do here.
Number 2, beaches.
Beaches, you mean like
Beaches.
Beaches. Not bitches, beaches.
With sexy
beaches. Okay, he means like coastline beaches. Australia has like thousands and thousands of beaches and they're all like pretty good, so I really miss swimming at a beach. I miss swimming culture. I miss being like easily able to go swim somewhere.
We miss the good weather for swimming.
Yeah. Like Korea, not only can you not swim much in Korea, but sometimes the weather is just not good for swimming at all.
Australia, the weather is really good for swimming. Not all the time. Of course, winter is quite, cold, but still,
not like Korea.
Not like Korea. I love Australia beaches.
Okay.
Beaches. Number 3 is Australia nature.
Okay, Australian nature. Now, Korea has a lot of really good nature and mountains and parks and stuff like that. But the thing I find in Korea is that there's people everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right, you can go to the top of the mountain.
You'll find someone there.
Yeah, you'll see ajishis like drinking soju and smoking in the wilderness.
Yeah, welcome to Korea.
Whereas Australia is so big and there's like just so much wonderful nature. It's very easy to find somewhere where you can just like find peace and enjoy the nature and everything like that.
And you can find lots of animals as well.
Yeah. It's a lot easier in Australia to see the native animals.
Yeah. Don't eat them.
Well, some people eat kangaroo.
Number 4, Australian Korean culture.
Oh, okay, what do we mean by that? Because like it's in Australia, but there's Korean culture in Australia, and then you get this mix of Australian Korean culture.
Yeah.
And we just don't have that in Korea at all because there's not many Australians here. So for us, like in Sydney, there's so many Korea towns, there's so many other couples like us, and so you have this mix of Korean communities like mixing in with Australian communities, and I miss that. I miss having friends that sort of understand our situation, and I miss switching between Korean culture and Australian culture really easily like that.
But you can't really do much here.
No.
Have you seen any Australians in this town?
No.
And you can't even find other foreigners.
No. I'm the 외국인 here.
Yeah, you are talking 외국인.
Because there's more and more couples like us, and a lot of them are in Australia and in those Korean communities, it's a lot easier to sort of hang out with people that understand our situation because they're in a similar situation as well, and you have that mix of like Australian Korean culture.
Yeah, I miss that so much.
Yeah.
Han, Ralph.
Han and Ralph.
See you soon. Number 5. Family and friends.
Okay, so of course I miss my family. All my family's in Australia and I miss them, but you have a lot of friends in Australia as well.
I have so many friends.
Yeah, so of course it's hard being in another country and living long term in another country and being away from your family. So I miss my family a lot. Sometimes I just try not to think about them because then I'll just start crying like this. So we are very busy in Korea and we keep very motivated and doing other stuff, because I think if I had nothing to do in Korea, I would be homesick all the time. As much as I love Korea, of course I'm still Australian and I miss Australia and I miss my family.
I miss your family.
Yeah. Okay, our friends over at the Drunken Bear YouTube channel, Rachel and Nick, did a video about things they miss about Korea. So you can check out their video and maybe see sort of like maybe the opposite of what we're saying. I feel like as soon as you're in an intercultural relationship, you're always missing something because you're always like apart from something.
Because you can't live in two countries
at
the same time.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
If you cut yourself half, maybe.
So check out their channel and subscribe to their YouTube channel. They do a lot of food stuff. Like, oh yeah, that you guys are making me miss Australian food. Okay, subscribe to us if you haven't already. You can check out the webtoon and the comics on the blog and check out our social media as well. And
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you guys, mate. See ya.